Friday hits, direct deposit lands, $2,800 in your account. By Monday, $900 is already gone. Rent pulled, car note pulled, insurance pulled. You worked 80 hours for that check, and the bills didn't even let you enjoy it for a weekend. Now here's what's wild. While you were clocking in those hours, someone else made $2,800 without lifting a finger. They didn't work overtime. They didn't pick up an extra shift. Their money made that money for them. And no, they didn't start rich. They just learned something about money that nobody ever taught you. Most people only know one way to make money: trade your time for a paycheck. You show up, you clock in, you get paid, stop showing up, and the money stops. That's called earned income. Every dollar requires your hours, your energy, your body. Wealthy people have a second type of income. Money that shows up whether they work or not. It comes from things they own. Stocks that pay them every quarter just for holding them. Index funds that grow 10% a year on average. Real estate that collects rent checks every month. According to the Federal Reserve, the top 10% of Americans own 93% of all stocks. Not because they're smarter, because they were taught to buy things that pay them back. You were taught to work harder. They were taught to own more. That's the gap. And it starts with understanding one simple idea. Your money can work a job too. Compound interest is the engine behind every wealthy person's bank account. And it's simpler than you think. Here's how it works. You invest $1,000. That money earns 10% in a year. Now you have $1,100. Next year, you don't just earn 10% on your original $1,000. You earn 10% on $1,100. That extra $100 is now making money too. So year 2, you earn $110 instead of $100. Year 3, you earn $121. The growth keeps stacking. Your money earns money, then that money earns money, then that money earns money. It's a snowball rolling downhill. Albert Einstein reportedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. Here's why that matters for you. In the first few years, the growth feels slow, almost pointless. You put in $1,000, and after 5 years, you have about $1,600. Big deal, right? But the magic is in the back end. After 20 years, that same $1,000 becomes $6,700. After 30 years, $17,400. You didn't add a single dollar. That's one deposit, working for 3 decades. The first 10 years do the planting. The last 10 years do the harvesting. Most people quit during the planting season. They pull their money out because the growth looks too small. That impatience is exactly what keeps the wealth gap wide. Now let's make this real with your actual life. Imagine you're 25 years old. You decide to invest $200 every single month. Not $1,000, not $500, just $200. That's about $6.50 a day. Less than most people spend on lunch. You put it into a basic index fund, the kind that tracks the stock market. Historically, the stock market returns about 10% per year on average. According to a study by NYU's Stern School of Business, the S&P 500 has averaged 9.8% annual returns since 1928. So 10% is fair. You invest $200 a month and you don't touch it. At age 35, you put in $24,000 of your own money. But your account shows $41,000. That extra $17,000? You didn't earn that at work. Your money earned it for you. Keep going. At age 45, you put in $48,000. Your account shows $153,000. Compound interest added $105,000 on top of your contributions. Now watch what happens at the end. At age 65, retirement age, you put in a total of $96,000 over 40 years. Your account, $540,000. You put in $96,000. You walked away with $540,000. The market gave you $444,000 for free. Now here's the part that should make you sit up. Same person, same $200 a month, but they start at 35 instead of 25. They invest for 30 years instead of 40. They put in $72,000 of their own money. Their account at 65, $226,000. That's it. Starting 10 years later cost them $314,000. Let that sink in. $314,000 gone. Not because they earned less, not because they were lazy. They just started 10 years too late. Time is the ingredient you can't buy back. So if compound interest is this powerful, why isn't everyone doing it? Because the system doesn't make money when you invest. The system makes money when you spend. Think about it. Every ad on your phone is designed to get money out of your pocket. Car dealerships want you financing $500 a month. Credit card companies want you carrying a balance at 24% interest. Streaming services want $15 here, $12 there, $10 somewhere else. The average American spends $18,000 a year on non-essential purchases. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. $18,000 a year. That's $1,500 a month going to things that lose value the moment you buy them. Meanwhile, investing $200 a month feels impossible. The financial industry profits from your confusion too. A 2023 report from Bankrate found that 56% of Americans don't own a single stock. Not because they can't afford to, because nobody ever explained how. Banks make money when you keep cash in savings at 0.5% interest. They turn around and lend that same cash at 7%, 10%, 24%. Your money sits still. Their money multiplies. The entire economy is built on you being a consumer, not an owner. Every dollar you spend makes someone else richer. Every dollar you invest makes you richer. That's the choice they don't want you to see clearly. The objection you hear most is this: I don't have enough money to invest, and honestly, that used to be true. 20 years ago, you needed thousands of dollars in a stockbroker. Today, you need $1. Most major brokerage apps let you open an account with zero minimum balance. You can buy fractional shares of index funds for as little as $1. So let's kill that excuse and build a plan. Step 1. Open a brokerage account this week. Pick any of the major free apps. It takes 10 minutes. You need your name and your social security number. That's it. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer on every payday. Start with whatever you can afford. $25, $50, $100. The amount matters less than the consistency. A Federal Reserve survey found that 37% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency. If that's you, start with $25. It still counts. Step 3. Buy one total stock market index fund. This is a fund that holds pieces of every major company in America. When the economy grows, your money grows with it. You don't pick individual stocks. You don't time the market. You just buy and hold. That's it. 3 steps, 10 minutes to set up. And then your money starts working shifts you never have to show up for. The hardest part isn't the money. It's believing you deserve to be on the other side of the equation. 2 people, both making $45,000 a year. Same city, same rent, same bills. Person A does what most people do. Every raise goes to a nicer car, a bigger apartment, better clothes. They upgrade their lifestyle every chance they get. After 10 years, person A makes $60,000 a year, but they spend $59,500. Their savings account has $2,300 in it. They own nothing that pays them back. If they lose their job tomorrow, they have about 2 weeks before panic sets in. Person B makes the same $45,000, but they take a different approach. They set up a $200 monthly auto investment the day they get their first paycheck. When they get a raise, they invest half the increase. The other half, they enjoy. No suffering. No ramen every night. After 10 years, person B also makes $60,000. They increase their investment to $350 a month over time. Their investment account holds $78,000, and that $78,000 is generating roughly $7,800 a year in growth, and all by itself. After 20 years, person B has $340,000. After 30, they're approaching $1 million. Person A, at 30 years, still has a savings account, maybe $8,000 in it. They work just as hard, earn just as much, but one person spent every dollar, The other person made some of those dollars work a second job, same paycheck, same city, same opportunities, completely different futures. The only difference is what you're learning right now. This is not your fault. Nobody taught you this in school. Nobody sat you down and explained how compound interest builds wealth. The system was designed for you to spend, not to own, but now you know. And knowing changes everything. You're not just a consumer anymore. You're someone who understands how money actually grows. That shift from spender to owner, that's where wealth begins. Start this week, even if it's $25. Your future self will thank you for what you do today. Subscribe, because nobody else is going to teach you this.